Hello, besties, and welcome back to another episode of I Am Besties. As always, I'm your host, Vanessa.
And I'm Stephanie, and it is summer solstice today. Did you know that?
No, summer officially starts today?
Oh. The longest day of the year today.
Oh,
so
shit.
Happy summer, everyone.
Happy summer.
What's your favorite season?
My favorite season, I think I'm like a spring girl.
Yeah? How come?
Because it's not too hot, not too cold. It's like a good in between.
That reminded me of, have you seen Miss Congeniality?
No.
There's a
Oh,
scene
I
where
probably have. I just don't remember.
they're like, what's your perfect date? And she's like, probably April 25th because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. All you need is a light sweater.
That's hilarious. But you know what? She's a queen for that because she probably is really aware of her days,
No, dude, that's so stupid. She's in a pageant show.
Oh, so okay. That's hilarious.
Oh my god. But we are going to start off the show with Spill the Tea to, get this little juice flowing. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
So this is actually a person returning from one of the ones that we read. He said, "Hey, besties, I don't know if you remember the story I told about my girlfriend finding out I was talking to my ex and trying to regain that trust. I remember he asked if it was a good idea to give her a promise ring. He said, well, I gave my promise ring to her and said, if you don't think I deserve it, then you can leave because I understand that I fucked up. But by any means necessary, you can leave if you think I'm not good for you. And she took my word for it. And just 2 days ago, I got her trust and my ring back. I just wanted to say your thoughts and ideas helped me, and I want to say thank you, queens."
Aww.
I'm a little confused. She gave you the ring back? Did she not? Did you guys? Did I misunderstand? Or did you understand?
I think he meant I got her trust and my ring. Okay, yeah. I thought he meant he got her and the ring. Like he got her the ring and he got her trust.
Yeah.
Back.
Well, I mean, it sounds
like it ended good.
You're thanking us, so I'm assuming that's a good ending. Thank you for letting us know.
Yes.
Wish you the best of luck and in your relationship moving forward.
No hagas cosas buenas que parezcan malas. Don't be talking to your ex no more.
All right, next one. Hey, besties, I need advice. My mom never gave my boyfriend a chance. She always said he was bad vibes. She didn't think he was a good influence. Her main thing was he was Catholic and because he smoked weed. She's a very conservative Christian. To reference, I'm 21 and he's 22. I love him a lot and I've been with him for 4 years and she still doesn't accept him. I bring him around family gatherings and I feel so bad because I know he feels uncomfortable because she makes it known she doesn't like him. He's never done anything personal to her for her to not like him, and I know he deserves a chance. How can I convince her without making her feel like she's in the wrong or making it seem like I'm going against her?
I think at that point you have to either pick either you're gonna go against her or not, because I think at the end of the day it's not her relationship. It's important to some people, but if you're happy and he's treating you good and it's just your mom, then you honestly just have to realize that you're grown and these are decisions that you need to make for yourself.
Yeah, and I bet that must be hard. I haven't gone through that, so I wouldn't know how that feels. It feels like it'd be a hard situation to be in because I know you probably love your mom and you want her to be accepting of it. But like you said, like she said, you're grown and it's your relationship. It's what's making you happy. And if your mom doesn't support that, I don't feel like there's anything really you can do to convince her, especially conservative and Christian, religious. It's so hard to kind of really get them to see any different because they're just so it's embedded in their brain, the religion and the teachings and everything. So it's hard for them to see anything outside of that.
Especially with weed.
Oh yeah,
it's
for sure.
It's so hard to convince
for sure.
Just even parents that aren't Christian that weed isn't bad.
Yeah.
Let alone Christians.
Honestly. So honestly, I feel like just, keep doing your thing with your man. It seems like he's a great guy for still even going around to the family gatherings. He's putting in effort. He's trying his best. And I feel like that's all you guys can do. And
because if you're just looking for someone that your mom's going to approve of, it's never going to really work out for you.
Probably not, unless you, marry the priest or something. Just
the youth pastor?
Literally. The youth pastor? No, not the youth pastor. Oh, this one's for you.
Oh. Hey besties, not tea at all, but all this time following you guys, Stephanie has reminded me so much of someone, but I could never connect the dots on who. Well, while rewatching one of my favorite novelas, Tierra de Reyes, I figured it out. Steph tiene un gran parecido a Ana Lorena Sanchez. She plays Sofia in the novela. I'm not sure if it's to the actual actress or simply to the character and the way she is portrayed, but she reminds me so much of her, especially during the wedding scenes and in her wedding gown. Real Stephanie vibes. Maybe it's just me seeing this, or maybe I'm spot on. Check her out. A ver si están de acuerdo si se les quiere. Aw, thank you. Let's look it up. Oh my gosh, it's pretty.
She's hot.
I think it's the dark hair.
I think it's more the character than at that, but because I don't think she really looks like you that much.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up and then I'm gonna post on the story and see if there's a resemblance. But I hope this was a compliment.
Yeah, look up her character, like YouTube videos, like in the novela or something. See if there's something there.
That's funny.
Okay. Oh, during the beginning of COVID, I started going to Hong Kong, Tijuana, and it became a habit very fast. I probably went every Saturday for at least 8 months. I recently met a girl and started hooking up with her. In parentheses, I got an STD tested. I'm clean. I'm just wondering, what would you guys do if your partner told you he used to frequent whorehouses? All right, guys, before we continue with today's episode, we're going to take a quick break to shout out our sponsors at Manscaped.
There's a certain confidence that comes with a fresh shave. There's an aura, a vibe. You know the feeling, and you can see the confidence when someone is well groomed. We call this BGE, Big Groomed Energy, and there's only one way to get that BGE, Manscaped. We'd like to introduce you to their best and biggest ultimate hygiene bundle yet, the Platinum Package 4.0. Manscaped is a leader in men's below-the-waist grooming, and you can now trust them with the rest of his body. Join the 4 million individuals worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code BESTIES.
Yeah. One time, I was, feeling a little frisky, a little touchy, a little spontaneous. So I was with this man, and I just wanted to put my hand down his pants, because I was already like being touchy and like kind of all on him. And then obviously I wanted to see what he was working with, what was packing down there. So he didn't let me put my hand down there. And then
shaved.
And then, yep, sure enough, he came clean. That he was embarrassed that he didn't feel like it was groomed well enough for me to go down there. And honestly, I was just like, wow, how dare you?
That's a missed opportunity right there.
Yeah, and if he would have just had his shit straight, because that was his personal thing. Like, he didn't want to, whatever he felt, but and even me was like, damn, like I thought men were always ready to go. So what's going on, man? Y'all slacking? Y'all need some Manscaped products? Come on, get it together, because girls trying to get their nut too.
And Manscaped's got you.
And Manscaped's got your back. So get into it. Get into it, yeah.
Get into it, yeah.
All right. Manscaped's brand new Platinum Package 4.0 is the biggest bundle they've ever offered, giving you a bulk discount on Manscaped's top products. Stop paying more for his grooming products, ladies. The Manscaped Platinum Package 4.0 is a one-stop shop for the man who deserves it all. They designed this package to allow you to fully align your entire hygiene routine with elite products. Inside the Platinum Package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Ultra Premium Body Wash, Ultra Premium 2-in-1 Shampoo plus Conditioner, Ultra Premium Deodorant, Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant, Crop Reviver Ball Spray Toner, Anti-Chafing Boxers, and the Shed Travel Bag to hold all your goods while traveling.
Whew, that was a tongue twist. You're out of breath at that point.
Honestly, thank God they throw in a bag in there.
Hell yeah. The Lawnmower 4.0 Body Trimmer and Weed Whacker Nose and Ear Hair Trimmer feature proprietary advanced skin-safe technology to protect his delicate parts and holes. Both are waterproof, so you don't have to worry about his mess. In addition to shaving, you can now completely upgrade your shower routine with the Ultra Premium Body Wash and Ultra Premium 2-in-1 Shampoo Conditioner. This luxurious combo will seriously leave your skin and hair feeling hydrated and smelling fresh. Make sure and Make sure you and your man don't forget to apply their aluminum-free, very important, ultra premium deodorant for that cologne quality scent on the go. But it's not just his pits that stink. We know his balls can stink too.
Thankfully, their Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner can solve this problem for you. When you smell his sack, you'll never go back. Manscaped even threw 2 free gifts to their Platinum Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. These boxers are so comfy. You'll need a pair from him or her. The Platinum Package 4.0 covers all the bases to keep you smooth and smelling good. This is the best bang for your buck.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code BESTIES at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code BESTIES. Unlock your big roomed energy with Manscaped. And remember, when he trims his hedges, the tree stands taller.
And I believe that.
Back to your regular scheduled programming.
I'm just wondering, what would you guys do if your partner told you he used to frequent whorehouses?
Ooh. What would you do? I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't fuck with you anymore. I would just keep it to myself. I would keep that information
because it's
to
your
myself.
past. Like, what's the point? Like, it's really not gonna help. I mean, if you're taking this girl serious now and you're clean now, and you know that feels like information that's not really necessary.
Yeah, like
for
what's the
her.
point of
like,
telling
there
her?
really is not any point at all. It's just, you know, some things you should keep to yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to tell your
Not
partner everything.
Yeah, definitely.
There's
no.
certain information that should just be kept to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to know personally because I just feel like I'm just always gonna look at you like a whore.
Can I ask why? Can you come back and tell us why you even felt like that was a habit you wanted to, I guess, pursue?
Yes.
Because I know a lot of guys that go.
Yes.
And, like, I don't judge them. It's just more of, like, why?
Yeah, like,
because it's that scarce.
I feel like maybe it could go to, like, not being able to date someone. Like, maybe not finding anyone that's interested to them.
Yeah.
With the people around them. And maybe they just crave, like, attention or, like, to feel close to someone. So, like, they probably get addicted to, like, the sex and, like, the closeness of it. I don't know.
Have you ever been to Hong Kong?
No, but I have friends who recommend it.
Really?
It's because...
But there's big booty bitches?
Yeah. And they're like $60.
Ew.
$60?
To have sex
no,
with
it's like
them?
$80.
To have sex with them?
Is that a lot or a little bit?
It's a little bit.
To have sex with them?
What? How much does a prostitute normally cost?
I don't know personally, but my
friend told me.
Yeah, it's like 200 to like 600.
What?
Yeah. So these girls are like fucking everything, and it's like $80.
Are they hot?
Oh hell yeah!
Really?
Yeah.
They're probably coming STDs or something because they know me.
Probably.
I don't think so. I feel like if I were a prostitute, I'd be safe.
Yeah, you have to be safe.
Because, I mean, what's the point of having a prostitute and then dying fast from an STD?
Exactly.
That's
no, yeah,
tough.
but that's the thing.
How many guys do you know have been to Hong Kong?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them? I am friends. I am movies. Y'all hearing this for the first time, ladies and gentlemen.
Even my baby daddy?
A good majority.
Even my baby daddy, be honest.
I'm not gonna air him out.
You don't have to.
That's enough.
That's all you gotta say.
No, he's never been. We've been in the proximity, but we never did it.
Ew, but like, why?
Because they got...
Have a seat, my friend. I'd love to have a conversation about this.
I'm gonna... I'm just like...
What is the reason?
The reason... They got fat asses, nice titties, cute faces, and it's $80.
But like...
I haven't done it. You guys look at me like I've done it. I haven't done it.
I'm like, ew, pervert. No, I'm just kidding. But like, okay, but you're a man, so you kind of know. But like, does it really like satisfy you knowing you had to pay for it?
I feel like it's those girls that they're not like real. They're like the ones where it's like only like rappers get to see celebrities. Like they're not like normal girls that we can just fuck with, you know?
So they're
like a different
you
top
feel
tier.
like they're a luxury in a sense?
They got a fat ass like that, yeah.
Yeah, I am
so
somewhat of
like
a luxury.
A piece of meat.
Why are you telling me? I'm speaking for the guys, not me personally.
I'm trying to understand the male.
Cause think about a guy. Think about a guy like the dweeb guy, who like he's really bad with women. And
Yeah, but your friends aren't dweebs.
No, I'm not talking about my friends. I'm just talking about guys in general. That was just a joke. I'm a comedian.
That was a terrible joke. Maybe should rethink.
Nah, but yeah, it's girls that guys can't get, so they pay.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
That's
and in
sad.
TJ, it's just they're just super cheap.
That's sad.
Damn.
Yeah. But like other places like Vegas, that's like over $1,000. Miami over $1,000. Other places, any place like expensive as fuck.
Prostituting.
But like TJ, it's known as cheap. That's like $80. That's what I'm like. People say like with 200, you have like the night of your life. So that's why people do it.
Ladies,
Can't.
let's do better. Let's start a Hong Kong for women.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I have a stripper friend who goes to Hong Kong and she recruits people and tells them like, out here you get paid way more.
To not fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Like you get like everything you're doing, you get paid way more than
without
you
having
fucking,
to have
yeah. And it's over. It's like it's.
And she like jumps, like crosses him
Yeah,
over.
yeah. She's dope as fuck. I actually went on a podcast.
Damn.
Yeah. She's cool.
That's crazy. That makes me sad though, because I actually just recently saw a video of this girl. She was a prostitute, but she was getting sex trafficked, and she just talks about her story and like escaping like her pimp and stuff, and it's really sad.
Yeah, it's a whole fucking. It's like once you're in, you can't get out type shit.
Yeah.
Sad.
Thank you guys for having me on. Appreciate it. You guys.
Thank you so for spilling all your friends' beans on here.
That's hilarious.
Damn. Yeah, don't tell her, buddy.
Don't, please.
I didn't want to judge you. It's just my initial reaction. I'm just trying to understand men better. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
if you
sometimes
felt judged a little
sometimes I
bit.
try to understand men, and then I'm like, maybe I should just have not even tried.
Yeah.
Like.
But we never will. Like they'll never understand us truly, and we'll never understand them truly.
Maybe.
Because I don't understand that. I don't. And I actually know, I know guys who go too, but I'm like, why? Like, is it really that hard to get a quick nut or like to get a girl to fuck you? Because there's so many people in the world.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just easy and a girl privilege that we could just fuck whoever we want.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Literally. Is it normal for a boyfriend not to open up to you even after a year of dating? My boyfriend is always amazing. He's always done the most to make sure I'm happy, and I do the same and always reassure him. And for the most part, we have grown very comfortable with each other, but he never opens up to me when it comes to deep problems or emotions with his friends or family. And I feel useless because I always want to help and remind him I'm there for him. Is this a red flag, or could he just be closed off person even after a year of dating? Anytime I try to talk to him to open up, he pushes me away.
Pushes it off. I know someone who's like that, and on my end, they're just like that. Like they don't open up to anyone, and not even their partners. And I know that because I'm close to their partners. But honestly, at the end of the day, it really just is that they're just so close, and I think it's a like that vulnerability is just not something they're comfortable with, so they'd rather just shut it all off. But they do have a lot of anger issues. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's correlated, but
for sure, definitely sounds like trauma related. He might need to unpack that in therapy. But don't feel useless. I mean, like you're there, and he knows that you're there for him.
Yeah.
If he ever does feel like he might need to open up to you one day. What's it called?
And I think looking for little moments where they do open up is helpful, because you'd be surprised how much these little moments like mean, and like I think help like you said, like you're not useless. I'm sure at some point they're like, oh damn, like I said this and they reacted this way and it helped me without necessarily telling you like, hey, you're helping me.
Yeah. I personally feel like I wouldn't be able to stay with a kind of person like this for too long.
Oh, me neither. No way.
Just because, like, you there's only so much you can know about a person, and if they're not opening up to you and being vulnerable, like, and I know it's not easy for people, so like no judgment if you can't do that, but just like personally, I feel like I would need more, like, not necessarily just to like know, but just like I would feel like there's a wall there, and I hate feeling that in relationships, like feeling like I don't really know my partner. Yeah. Or like I can't really connect with my partner, and I feel like a big way of connection is being vulnerable. And if you can't be vulnerable, you can't really connect on a deeper level. And that's hard. Like,
and I think too, like if you're not opening up to me, why would I open up to you? That's my personal though.
Yeah.
But the person that like I know, they're very patient.
Yeah.
Like I think the partner has to be very, very patient to be able to manage a relationship like that. And I'm not at all. Like I need to know, and I'm obviously very open, so I need to know everything up front. Not up front, but actually, but I guess it depends. Because Alex was very, very emotionally closed off, but I don't think it was even that he was closed off. I just don't think he had ever been with someone.
Sometimes that's all it takes, just being with someone for a while. That kind of shows you how to open up.
How to open up, definitely. Because compared to then and now, it's completely different. And at the beginning, he was just not like I would have to like beg him to tell me things, but it was something that I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to get to that point with him, but it did take a really long time, like maybe like 2 years.
Yeah, so
maybe hold off another year, see how things go.
And maybe after a year it's still the same, then it's up to you, babe.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Well, let us know. Give us an update. Yeah. I'll be waiting for a year. I like this guy and he likes me too, but we're not dating yet. And he has this girl best friend and they act like they're dating. Should I give up on him? I think this is a good one for you because you've been the girl best friend.
I've been the girl best friend, but I've also been the girl who was with someone who had a girl best friend. And as personally as a girl best friend, like I always reach out to my friends' girlfriends because I want them to want to be with me, so you know you don't lose that friendship.
I definitely agree that if the best friend isn't trying to be cool with you, and if she's that girl already knows that he likes you. If he told you he likes you and they're really that close and they're best friends, that girl should know by now that that he likes you. And I feel like if she's not trying to make an effort to be your friend as well, then that's already a red flag to me.
Yeah, because that's weirdo.
That's for sure a red flag to me. And I feel like she might like him. And maybe if she doesn't like him like that, she for sure wants him for himself.
Yeah, like it's not even that she might like him. It's just more of like she likes to have him available.
Exactly. And she knows that if someone else comes in the picture, he's probably going to be less available to her. And, you know, that sounds like a red flag to me. I personally wouldn't give up on him just yet. You know, I would see like where it goes, like if he's gonna like ask you out like officially. And
because if you guys aren't even dating, you don't really know how the dynamic is gonna work anyways.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe see how it goes when you're dating first. Maybe the best friend too isn't like really caring about you yet because you guys are not really anything yet. Maybe she's trying to see like how far you guys get before she tries to like be cool with you or not.
Right,
you know?
Because as a best friend, you also don't want your best friend dating like some rando.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, what do you mean like rando?
Yeah, like if she doesn't know her very well, how could she like be like trusting towards her?
Yeah. Maybe she just needs some time. You know, I wouldn't give up on him just yet. I would wait a little while.
If you like him.
If you really fuck
with him. If
it's
worth it.
Yeah. Okay, one more. Wait, is this one? Is this one?
Let me see.
No, I don't want to do that one. Okay, I think this one. Do you guys have any advice for being in high school? I'm a junior and it's been so hard. Everyone is rude and fake. A girl slut shamed me. Everyone's judgy and toxic. There's so many racist and homophobic people here. The teachers are awful. School is stressful. My ass is struggling. Could you please help a girl out? Thank you. That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
I think something to remember from high school is that you guys are still kids and you guys are still learning. And if things seem like racist and homophobic, I personally don't think it's okay to cancel kids because you don't really learn anything until you're out of high school. But I think honestly, just something I wish I did in high school was definitely try out more things. Because I feel like a lot of cool people that I know now were in things, like clubs that I was never even thinking about doing in high school. Yeah. So I think it's more that to try and find the people that you feel are trusting and are giving you a safe space and aren't being toxic and ugly. And as for slut shaming, don't even listen to that bullshit because by the time you're older, no one's going to care. That doesn't even matter.
Literally.
Don't listen to that shit. But it's hard.
Girl,
high school's hard.
Drop out.
Just stop going.
Just don't go.
Go to continuation school.
Go online schooling.
No, I think hold on. You know, you're almost done. You're getting there, and it's gonna be tough. If it's tough now and you're just not having a good time, just pull through. After high school, nothing that happened in high school matters.
I can barely remember 3 things from high school if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, it's not that many people that had like a big impact on me.
I definitely feel like high school builds character, builds tough skin. It is hard, definitely dealing with everyone theirs, because everyone has like their own like shit, and I feel like high school is just a bunch of kids like projecting and like fucking being terrible. It was very rare for me, at least, to find like genuine like friendships in high school. I feel like I consider everyone in my friend like that were my friends in high school more like acquaintances, like like that I would just talk to them like kind of like coworkers, like you just talk to them at school, but then like at home like you don't really talk. I only had like a select few that I really would kick it with like outside of school. But honestly, yeah, like.
And I think it's important to remember too that I didn't really, obviously, you know, you're a kid, you don't notice, but that everyone is going through something and you literally have no idea.
Yeah.
Like some people act the way they act because so many like messed up things are happening to them at home, and it's so easy to judge and be like, oh well, she's just a bitch, or she's just a slut because of this and that, but you really have no idea what's going on.
And that's still not an excuse for their behavior, obviously, but it's good to just learn about not taking things personal, because really however shitty someone treats you, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. So genuinely you should read the book The 4 Agreements. That book is really good. Might help you a lot.
Hold on, you're good. You're gonna make it.
Yeah, you really are. Honestly, you're a junior already. You're almost out. Time flies, dude. So hang in there. You got this, babe.
Thank you guys so much for sharing your beautiful, beautiful stories and tea with us.
Are we still gonna do a book club?
I want to.
I want to too.
I just don't. Dude, I'm reading such a good book right now.
Which one?
It's called Almond.
Okay.
It's it takes place in Korea. It's about this Korean kid, and it's about him and how his, I don't know how to pronounce it, the little gland that helps you process emotions and all that is small, so he doesn't feel anything. And it's just kind of like about that, him, like, I don't want to say anything because
don't spoil it.
It's so incredibly good. Like, it's so good, and it's such an easy read. It's only like 200 pages. I'm like halfway right now.
Oh my god, let me borrow it.
I have it digitally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but how would you want to go about the book club?
I think we would kind of do like over Zoom type, you know, like meet like maybe once every 2 weeks or every 1 week, you know, however much we decide. But I would want to know like what genre. I feel like that's the part that we're stuck on, because there's so many, you know, that we can do.
Yeah, and I don't fuck with self-help books.
Yeah, that's fine. I love other books.
Like, I could try, but I'm not gonna have fun.
I know you're not. It's okay. We don't have to do self-help. Maybe I can, because I know a lot of people are interested in the self-help books. But maybe I can just do that on my own.
I think Zoom would be hard.
Why?
Because what if too many people join and everybody's talking at the same time?
Well, maybe we can do like spots, you know, whoever first come first serve basis each time.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe like if you didn't get a chance to be in the first round, maybe the next book, if you're already on it, like you have to give a turn to somebody else.
Yeah.
Type, you know. Or
we could also like just agree on one book on the Instagram and then have everyone like we can do like little question thingies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I really want to do that for sure.
That would be so much fun. Do you have a book in mind?
I don't, but I think even the one you're talking about sounds like a good one.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. Honestly, I haven't read a good book in a while, mostly because I've just been on a slump. But that one is like totally like taking me out of my slump.
How'd you find it? Like, how do you find books? What do you do to find
I
them?
honestly just go through like the iBook thing.
Oh, you just read?
Yeah, I just read like the synopsis or like TikTok. I try not to go too much on TikTok because they recommend the dumbest books.
No, yeah, I've heard that a lot about like TikTok recommendations, that it's more like advertising at this point. Like it's not, they're not really good. They just
some of them are good. Like I think, like I had already talked about Colleen Hoover. I think all her books are pretty good to me personally.
Yeah.
But some of them I'm like, this is very like generic, boring ass plot.
Yeah.
Like this has nothing new or interesting to teach me.
No, literally. You know what? Talking about plots. The other day I was freaking faded out of my mind, and I was like, dude, what if the male Toy Story characters, the main ones from all the movies, so which would be Woody, Buzz, Slinky, Mr. Potato Head, the dinosaur, and the pig. I feel like those are like the essential like male characters throughout all the movies. what if those characters were in the movie for the plot from the movie Hangover? Who do you think would be the one to roofie the drinks?
Damn, honestly, I think it would be the dinosaur.
Really? Why?
Because he's a dummy.
Dude, I think it would be Mr. Potato Head.
Really?
Because I just feel like he has like this kind of like spunk to him where he could get a little rowdy sometimes.
To me, Mr. Potato Head reminds me of the dentist friend.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
because he's very like kind of grumpy and strict, and he has his wife who's like, you know what I mean, like keeps him on check.
Yeah,
that's kind of the vibe I get, and I feel like Woody would be the one getting married.
Yeah, to Bo Peep.
Yeah,
and Buzz, I feel like Buzz for sure would be the best friend, the one that's
the hot one, the Bradley Cooper for sure.
Dude, who do you think would be the one to try to get a tiger from Mike Tyson's house?
I'm telling you, the dinosaur.
Really?
Because the pig is a grump ass.
The dinosaur just seems so like nervous and like sweet to me. That doesn't give me the vibe that he would.
You're right.
Be, like,
I forgot he had anxiety.
Yeah, like he's very like, you know, nervous about things. I feel like he doesn't really give me. I feel like the pig would be the one to try to take
everybody.
To try to get the tiger from like Mike Tyson's house. Yeah, but honestly, I think that would be fucking funny. I was telling, I forgot if it was Emma or Emily that I was like, dude, I want to watch, I said, was and booty. She said, what in the bootleg? I was like, girl, imagine we go to freaking like Cardenas or something, we buy it, and it's the Toy Story characters with the plot of Hangover.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Dude, it would be fucking hilarious.
Did you see the TikTok I sent you?
Yes. the Tesla.
Yeah.
He's like, what does it say? You're so
He's like,
sick.
oh my bad, dude. I didn't know you were something. Oh my God.
Sick.
I'm going to tell Saul to link
like,
it somewhere here because that shit is so funny.
This dude in his damn Tesla. Yo, bro, you can't park here. Seriously, you gotta skedaddle. You want me to call? I didn't realize you were chill like that. All right, you're good. That dude was so sick.
You know what's disgusting? When oh wait, I think we had already talked about this.
What?
With Sam about the freaking like fan art where they like give him all muscles and stuff.
Honestly, yeah.
That's kind of what it reminds me of, like thinking of the Hangover. With,
yeah. Dude, that'd be fucking funny.
Because I forgot there's a baby too. So who would be carrying the baby?
I think the dinosaur would be carrying the baby.
I'm telling you, I feel that vibe from the dinosaur. He would definitely roofie somebody.
You think so? Like you wouldn't just not see it coming.
Because he's so nervous, so he wanted you to just take the edge off.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. I can see that.
He would just roofie everybody. That is wild. What if your friends roofied you?
Dude, honestly, I feel like it would be an experience. I would not be mad. Because, you know, as long as I'm in a safe space, you know.
They were not in a safe space. Like, at all.
No, I meant me. If someone roofied me and my friends did it, you know, I just would want them to record everything so I can watch it the next day and be what'd I do?
I feel like maybe I haven't been roofied, but I've definitely been drugged before.
I definitely agree. When were you drugged?
I was going to a concert and I was smoking with like people in line or whatever, but everybody was smoking with people in line. And out of nowhere, I just blacked out. And like when I black out drunk, I remember bits and pieces. It's never that I'm just like completely blacked out. And I like blacked out from like 6 p.m. to the next day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like literally like I guess I was like put in an ambulance because like I was just so like fucked up, and then my mom ended up picking me up at like 3 a.m. and I just have like no memory of that.
Oh my God.
It was really scary because one, everyone was like, no, you didn't get drugged. And I was like, okay, well then somebody explain to me like logically what happened and how I got to that point.
No, literally.
And everyone was like, no, you were just really drunk. You were really drunk. And I was like, dude, no, like I drink a lot. Like this is not what that is. And so like coming to terms with being like, oh yeah, like I definitely got drugged was scary.
Yeah.
And even waking up that day, I was like, I just started immediately like hysterically crying because I couldn't believe that.
Yeah,
like,
that happened.
That had happened to
That's
me.
so crazy.
And I had always wanted to be in an ambulance, and I don't even remember.
Dude, what's it called? I told you guys already the story about how me and my best friend took a Molly one time. We took the whole thing for our first time.
Yeah.
Like, had no clue. And one of the things that we literally did not sleep the whole night. We were just up like fucking crackheads. And then I saw this tweet that said, a lot of you dudes never took no Molly that was mostly meth and danced till 8 a.m. So I get why it ain't for you. It's okay. And I was like, wait, did we do meth? some could be cut like laced with meth. Yes, yes. So when I read that, I was like, "Oh my god, is that why we didn't fucking sleep?" Like, and it's crazy because at one point in the night, I remember getting up because I was just laying down. Like, I literally, my body was just like, I felt like I could not like stop. And then I was like, "Dude, I just need to drink some water." And I got up to go get some water, and I literally like, I feel like I convulsed for like 3 seconds. I was like, literally, I convulsed, dude. Like literally,
She said.
no, literally. And then I was like, a good thing that I was right by a chair, and like I convulsed, and as I convulsed, like I kind of like my knees like collapsed a bit, but I caught myself on the chair, and then Val was right behind me. So after I caught myself on the chair, like I lost my strength. And I fell, but she caught me.
Oh my god,
she
that
was
is
like,
so scary.
Yes,
but like you guys took it just for funsies?
Yeah. We were 15, you know, dumb.
Oh my
we were
god.
Dumb as fuck. Her little brother was a drug dealer at the time and was like, "You can have these," and we're like, "Fuck yeah, free drugs!" Like, woohoo, having the time of our lives. But you know what? It was really fun. I probably would do it again but I had to be like at a rave somewhere I knew that I would be up, jumping, and like getting
like
that
your
energy
gonna
out.
be useful.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I'm scared of drugs. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm lying. I don't think I would do it again. Would I? Probably not.
I think I would do Molly, but I would have to make sure that it doesn't have any meth in it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's the problems with drugs now. Like I think it was easier to do drugs back then because you knew for the most part it was like
safe.
It was pure to what it was like. What you were being sold was pure. Like now everything has like fentanyl and stuff like that. Like that's really scary to experiment.
It really is, dude. What's it called? But talking about taking the edge off, me and you did the podcast pit last night.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
What was your like? Let's share experiences. Like what was your thought process through it all?
In the beginning, when we first got offered to do the podcast bit, my mind was immediately like, oh, it's gonna be we're gonna get interviewed on stage pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's kind of like the idea that I had, where it's like, okay, we're gonna go on stage, but there's gonna be a host and they're gonna be asking us questions or something, you know. So it's like that's what I thought like the vibe was gonna be. But then when Saul told us that no, like we had like a 20-minute set and we had to pretty much perform for the audience and just come up with our own like pretty much like a show, I freaked, not gonna lie. I was like, no, there's no way. Like, what the hell? Like, I just have, like, when I was young, I would do, like, performing, you know, I would do plays and I would dance. I would do the baile folclórico, like, when you had, like, the outfits on.
Oh my god, how cute.
Yeah, like, I would do all that and I enjoyed performing. But as you grew up, you know, you start being more aware of how judgmental and mean people could be.
Yeah.
So I just feel like since up until last night, I had forbid myself from ever putting myself out there like that in that way, because I just didn't want people to like, you know, say mean things about me.
Never return to the stage.
Literally, I just could not take like the pressure of like people being able to comment on something that I did.
Yeah.
But now the space that I am now, I'm glad that I went through with it. I definitely felt like I wanted to flake for sure, because I was like, dude, no. Like my brain was definitely getting like the best of me. Like I was surprised that I wasn't getting anxious. Like, I didn't feel the physical symptoms that I normally feel when I'm anxious. But I think it's just because the mentality and the place that I am now is definitely grown. I've grown so much. So where I was able to calm myself, but at the same time, it was a fun experience. Like, I kept thinking to myself, how do I feel whenever I do go through with something that is hard? And it feels so rewarding and nice afterwards.
Yeah, that's
It's just
true.
like, you just feel like on top of the world.
Like,
and you're just
I did
like,
it.
fuck yeah, like I did it. So I was like, you know what? Like, that's kind of like the feeling I was focusing on like the entire time, that I was like, okay, like I know right now my brain's trying to keep me from doing this, you know, because it's a new experience. And I know like from like a biological, like scientific standpoint, like our brain, when it's scared of doing like new things, it wants to, when it's like charted territory, it wants to keep you from it, to keep you safe.
Right.
Because our brains like just wants to keep us safe. So if it's new and you don't know what that experience is gonna bring, the brain automatically assumes it's unsafe, you know? So it's like, don't do it. So it floods you with more negativity and more like things. And in the past, that negativity like always won me over. That's why, like I said, for years, I haven't performed or done anything on stage when I've had opportunities to, because I'm just like, no, like there's no way. So last night was definitely like a big win for me, because finally got back on stage, you know, finally did something in front of people, even if it was just talking. And I was just like, oh shit, like it made me kind of get a taste for that again.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like, damn, like I want to do more like stage stuff again, you know? Like,
That's
I feel like
fun.
It'd be dope, yeah.
I think that's what's cool about it, that now you're like, because even like today you were like, oh, like let's take some improv classes. And I feel like now you're like more confident in doing
hell yeah,
so.
for sure. And definitely having you there with me, like, you know, we held hands at one point, y'all, because we were a little nervous, so we, you know, just
it was honestly the sweetest moment in the world. I can't get over it. Honestly, I've appreciated it so much.
Yeah, I think I honestly thought that I was gonna be freaking out more than you, but I feel like when I saw her, you were freaking out a little bit more than I was, and that it made me feel like I had to step up as like the big sister and like calm her down.
Me being older,
like, no. But like what? A year? You're just like
a year. But I think I just in the entire day I had a lot of anxiety, just in general, not because of the show, just like in general,
a lot of shit.
So I was like, oh my god, like I'm so nervous, and then I was like when I thought about the fact that we were gonna go on stage, I got more nervous from what I had already had. So I was like, fuck. And then I got drunk. But it helped. I'm sorry. I just think alcohol helps a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it would have been fine without it anyways, because I didn't even feel drunk until afterwards.
Dude, yeah. Like, I drank 2 beers and I took 2 shots. No, 3 shots, actually. And honestly, I don't think I felt it. To be completely honest.
Yeah, I think that's what I mean. Like the nerves definitely, like I feel like it just calmed the nerves, but the nerves were still there, so it overpowered the drunkenness.
No, for sure. And I think I that's why I held your hand, because I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I feel like this might help her. And I was doing it for you, but then it actually helped me a lot. You know, it calmed me as well. And I was like, okay, like, you know, this is cool. And then also kind of seeing everybody go up there and do their thing. Yeah. And like, you know, seeing how supportive the audience was, and you know, everybody was laid back. It was a cool like little vibe. I was like, oh shit, you know what, like it's not that bad, you know, like we're just humans, you know, like we're all humans, we all have our shit, like we're really just speaking in front of people, like, you know, at the end of the day, like if they do have a little judgment here and there, like that's fine, you know, it's not the end of the world. But all the feedback we got was super dope. Like,
yeah, honestly, I think what helped me a lot too was watching, because we were the third ones up. Watching like the other podcast was so dope. I think it was really inspiring, because I always feel like, obviously sometimes, you know, your judgments get to you, like your self judgments get to you, and you're like, oh, like why am I doing this? There's so many others and blah blah. So watching the other podcast felt like, okay, yeah, like that, yeah, there's a lot of us, but there's so many of us, and there's so many of us to support each other.
Exactly.
It felt like kind of like that. Like it was like dope to feel like there were other podcasters there that were also supporting us, and we were supporting them. Like it felt like a very I don't know, just like safe space, I guess.
Yeah, safe, supportive space.
Yeah, and like it didn't make, once I was up there, I was like, okay, well, I'm not that nervous, because I know these people just did it, and they probably felt exactly how I'm feeling right now.
Exactly. So we're not the only ones.
Yeah, and I was there trying to support them, and I know they're probably there like trying to support us. Yeah. So it was cool. I honestly really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, like, expect some collabs coming soon with the podcast that we became friends with last night. They're super cool. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have some collabs in the works coming for y'all real soon. We're excited about, because a lot of them were so funny, and I just thought like, oh my god, like we have to do something with them, because like they're dope. So we're gonna bring that for y'all. We're excited. And I want to give a shout out to Stephanie and Bianca. 2 supporters that watch I Am Besties and love the show came out, and I just want to give you guys a shout out, because you guys literally were the best. We talked for so long, and I just generally connected with you guys, and I just meeting you guys any chance that I get to meet anyone that supports the show, I'm like in awe, like literally, like that we are able to touch your guys' lives in that way. Literally, Bianca drove 5 hours, you guys. She drove 5 hours to come watch us. So to me, that's fucking insane. Like, I fucking love her. So thank you, Stephanie and Bianca. And I know, I'm so sorry, I know there were 2 other girls that went also.
Oh yeah, and they're dope, because we met them at the fair too.
Yeah. So I'm so sorry, I forgot the names. I hate myself. But thank you guys for coming as well. And if you didn't go, I hate you. I'm just like,
it's okay. It's
a
drive.
It's just a joke.
It's a drive.
It's LA traffic. I get it, you know. But honestly, in a sense, I'm kind of glad, because I feel like if I would have had more people that were there for me, I felt like I would have felt more pressure.
I think that's why I was nervous, because my friends went and then Alex went. So I was like, oh my God, like, I feel like if it was just a pool of strangers, it would have felt less nerve-wracking.
Yes, tell me why on the drive there, Sam asked me if Hugo was going, and I was like, no, I literally told that man, stay home. I don't want you to come. I don't want you to watch me. And it's just like, dude, like something about people that, you know, you're insanely close to watching you do. I feel like for me, what kind of was going through my mind was like, if I butcher this, it's gonna be really hard for me. It's gonna take a while for me to like move past it, like all the internal shit that goes on when I feel embarrassed or like a failure, etc. And I don't know why when people that I care about also witness it, it makes me feel more shameful, like more like because you saw it too, like no, like I don't want, like, you know what I mean?
Because
like,
these are the people that are like the closest to you, so they're gonna be the most honest, and they're just opinions that like. Not that, you know, obviously our fans, you know, we love them, but like these are the people that we completely like love and trust.
We value what they have
their
to say.
opinion more, yeah. So it's just more nerve-wracking. But I think it helped that they were all the way in the back and I couldn't see them.
Oh, okay.
I could hear them at some points, but I couldn't see them. So I think that
I can
helped
hear them too.
The nerves. But shout out to you guys. I love you guys.
Yeah, and it's cute that your little clique is like always supporting you.
They're
like,
so supportive. Honestly,
everywhere.
I don't know. I just love them so much.
Yeah. You definitely have a good bunch of friends. I see it.
They're the best.
They really
Shout
are.
out to Vivian and Destiny. I love you guys.
Yes, you guys are the sweetest. What's it called? But yeah, it was a great experience. We're definitely gonna do a lot of things like that in the future. So if you missed out this time,
don't worry.
Okay. There's gonna be more.
Yes.
And y'all, and one of the funny things, like we literally like raw dog that shit.
I think
we kind of prepared, but we had like a long time, but obviously like we didn't for reasons we're not gonna get into. But
something I noticed that happens to me though is that like even if we would have planned it, like my nerves were gonna take over and I was gonna forget everything.
Really?
Yeah,
probably. No, because I get that, because there were moments where I felt like, oh shit, like what am I gonna say next, and I was just going blank. Like I could just not think of what, for the life of me, I could not think what to say.
I was like, don't let any awkward silences happen.
Yes, me too. I was trying so hard, but you know what? Everything that everyone said was like, you know, that we did good. There was no awkward silence.
Yeah.
Like the conversation, like it flowed well, you know. And I was like, okay, like honestly, for our first time, we killed it.
It was good. It was good. Yeah. I'm proud of us, and I definitely think it's gonna be like fun doing it again. And I think next time it's gonna be even better because obviously we're gonna have the experience. We're gonna be more prepared, and I don't know, it's just gonna be so much more fun. Because everyone that went up was like, I feel like they were on their A game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they were dope.
They were prepared,
and it made me like, because I try to listen to some podcasts, but since I'm a very like visual person, like if I can't see it, I'm probably not gonna pay as much attention. Like my attention span is very short, so like listening to everyone, I was like, damn, like some people just have so much to offer and they have so much things to share, and it's fucking dope. Like I don't know, I just love it.
Like one of the points that the first guy that went up, that he said, you know, you just being alive, like you are a part of history. You know, like even if you feel like just like the way you do hair, the way you cook a meal, like you feel like you even just do that exceptionally well, like that is enough to be like a part of history. Like, you know, just you being alive in this like point in time, just with anything to offer, like literally just anything, like it's enough. And like that really stood out to me. I was like, damn, like you're right.
I
like,
do matter.
Yeah, literally. Like, thank you, sir. I needed to hear that. No, so it was really nice to hear for sure. Besties, oh, we forgot to show you guys the certificate we got for doing the podcast pit. I love it.
I know.
Our first award as a podcast.
Our participation award. Those are the only awards we're gonna get.
You know what? That's fine. I'll take them all.
Oh my god.
And talking about participation, I wanna play a little game with you.
I hate this game.
I love it so much.
Okay.
Shut up and play.
Can I pick the song?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So we're gonna play the Headphone game, y'all. I miss it. I love this game so much. I'm gonna tell Steph a phrase or a question actually, and she's gonna answer that question.
Oh my god, look, there's a Raid ad. It's like they know that I fucking hate bugs and that I want them all to die.
Real quick, before we get into the game, why do you want bugs to die?
Listen, this is... I Oh, you can't see. You can kind of see. Do you guys see this? Oh, do you guys see this?
You should send Saul the picture.
I'm gonna link. Yeah, I'm gonna send the pictures. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck if you can see me, like, my whole ass. Literally, I got murdered. I got, like, I was a whole buffet for these fucking bed bugs.
Oh God, she was.
Like, I
Just
cannot.
wait till y'all see them.
I literally cannot. I've never been attacked by bed bugs. I always thought that I was like, oh, a bed bug. But no, dude, these motherfuckers go to town. Like, they will, they bit me right on my, like, little cuticles. They are the worst. And so the thing with, I don't know if this happens to everyone, but like I got bit like all my arm and all my ass and leg and back. Apparently they like flare up and get insanely itchy all at once. And so I went to an Airbnb in San Miguel Allende and the bed had bed bugs. The Airbnb bitch didn't do shit. She was like, I switched your sheets. And I told my mom, apparently they call chinches in Spanish. And I told my mom, and my mom was like, oh no, like the only way to get rid of bed bugs is to set the mattress on fire.
Or get rid of it,
yeah,
literally.
yeah. No, but you're supposed to set it on fire because if
They'll
you
go
just
to
throw it
another
away,
bed?
yeah, like they'll just like migrate.
They'll find another bed.
Yes. Also, where were bed bugs before beds got invented?
Literally.
You know what I mean? Like
on the dirt, because maybe people slept in the dirt.
dude, they're disgusting. Like, ew. I want to throw up just thinking about the fact that I slept on a bed full of bugs.
I don't know why. I just imagine a little bug looking at you and being like, "Ew, you bitch."
Ew, a cockroach. Ew, an ugly bitch. Dude, no. Honestly, I felt traumatizing because I hate bugs. And then tell me why I was driving and my window was down and a freaking, like, mayate flew in.
I love those.
Ew.
Did you ever put them on a string?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
but they're
it's my childhood.
disgusting. And dude, when I was younger, a moth flew into my ear. Like, I just have had very bad experiences. My mom said that when I was little too, red ants attacked me. I don't like bugs. I'm sorry.
God.
I don't respect them. The only ones I respect are spiders. And I don't even fuck with them. It's just because they eat flies.
Oh my God, I was in my room the other night and it was like Ezra was knocked out already. I was lights off watching a movie and from my peripheral, I just like something black like going up my wall. And I looked, but it was dark in my room. So I was like, oh, is it a cockroach? Like, it gave me cockroach vibes. And I was like, no fucking way. It's a cockroach in my room. Literally, I was like, there's no fucking way. And I turned on the light immediately, bro. It was a big, fat, like, black widow. I was like, dude, oh my God.
Black widows are bad, though, because they could, like, kill you.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? And it's so crazy because, like, it stopped, like, as soon as it saw me, like, standing right in front of it. And then I looked down at my phone real quick. I think I was gonna make like a video of it, me killing it.
Yeah.
And then when I looked up, it was gone. And I was like, what the fuck?
Psych, bitch.
Yeah, literally, I was like, what the fuck?
Think again.
Yeah, and then it turned out to be like behind my like pole, like holds my curtains. It was like just hiding behind a little diamond. And it was just there. And it's funny because like I looked like that to kind of look behind the pole and I just saw like its little legs like sticking out. Like it was hiding really good.
Ew.
And I was just like, dude, I just sprayed like spray on it. And then it fucking fell down. And then when it fell down, it fell like in the crack between like my bed and the wall. And I was like, no, like fuck, I let it go. But then when I pulled the bed, it actually landed like on the edge of my bed. So it started running on my bed. And I was like, what the fuck?
That sounds traumatizing.
It was terrible.
I honestly, if there's a spider in my room and I don't kill it, like I'm not sleeping in there.
Yeah, so I had to grab like 3 wipes and then I squished it.
Ew.
And I killed it. And what is the point of a man?
Did you know tarantulas, like, they shed their skin like snakes?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that gross? Like, isn't
That's
that just the
disgusting.
nastiest shit you've ever heard?
But you know what the most beautiful thing I've ever heard is?
Is it about spiders?
No, it's
Oh.
about turtles. You
Their
guys,
little shells.
turtles, I saw on TikTok that the temperature of the sand actually determines what the little turtles are going to be. So if the sand is cold, they'll be males. If the sand is warm, they'll be females. And I think that's so cute. But then because of global warming and like how the world is getting hotter, it's making it so that most of like turtles are being like female nowadays. So
Oh, shit.
so that's kind of bad. Because what if turtles go extinct? That'd be terrible.
Weren't they on the extinct list?
I don't know, but when I went to Tulum, y'all, oh my God, I got to swim with a turtle. I didn't touch it because you're not allowed to, but it got so close. They were just swimming like literally around me, and just like I had like I was goggles to look underwater, so I was like seeing like the little bodies and faces clearly, and they just look so sweet. Like just wanted to pick one up and take it home with me.
It says, are turtles endangered? Yes and no. Of the 7 species of sea turtles, 3 are listed as either endangered or critically endangered. Greens, hawksbills, and Kemp's ridleys. Right. The other 4 are classified as vulnerable. No! This means that these species are under threat of becoming endangered unless action is taken to prevent this. You bastards!
How fucking dare you guys?
Dude, honestly though, turtles creep me the fuck out too.
Really?
It's just because like their bite is so strong. But also, honestly, just most animals. I love animals. They just creep me the fuck out. Like alligators.
Yeah, I would never get near one.
Or like crocodiles.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like what's going on there?
Yeah,
like that's a whole ass dinosaur.
Like why didn't those go extinct too?
Have you seen them walk?
Yeah,
they walk really funny.
They very slow, very odd.
Where I'm from in Mexico, it's called Nayarit, and there's this little place called La Tobara, and they have like crocodiles and stuff, and you can like ride on the boat like right next. I mean, they're not like swimming next to you, but sometimes people die. And like it's connected to the sea, so I guess like sometimes the crocodiles go to like the sea.
Fuck no.
It's pretty scary, not gonna lie. You wouldn't do it? You wanna go?
On the boat?
Yeah.
Maybe I would, yeah.
It's dope.
But I wouldn't want to sit on the edge. I would like sit in the middle or something.
Yeah, but they're not there. They're not like swimming next to you. Like one time, I remember it when I was younger. This little girl stuck her hand out and
in front of you?
No.
Oh, I just heard a story?
Yeah, it was a story.
Why the fuck would she do that?
I know. Kids are so stupid.
See? Oh, God. Another reason to not have a child, y'all. They're so dumb.
Idiots.
I'm just like,
anyways, fuck Airbnb.
No, literally, we're going to link them down below so y'all can leave a terrible review
so y'all can
for what they did to our homegirl. Y'all, we got to ride for her. We cannot let this go unnoticed without punishment. They have to pay.
It was a hate crime.
It really fucking was. Fuck them.
Okay, I can't hear you anymore.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Wait, we should name the game.
I'm gonna just say headphone game. It's too hard. I can't think.
I'll think of a name next time.
She's listening to Glamorous by Fergie. It's a jam. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. All right, first question. Do you like pizza Lunchables?
Yes.
Okay. What's your body count?
Say it again.
What's your body count?
With your mouth out? That's what I got right now.
What's your body count?
I heard what's
your body count.
I'm not gonna disclose that information here.
All right.
I do it fast. I'll just whatever.
Okay. Do you secretly hate Alex?
Yes.
Would you pimp slap your mom for $100?
What would I do for $100? I'll do pretty much anything for $100. Not gonna lie.
Do you like to get your ass ate?
I'm gonna say yes.
Love that, queen. Would you run over your dog for some chicken strips?
Okay, one more time.
Would you run your dog over for some chicken strips?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah?
Okay.
This song is not
Should
good.
I think I would?
Can I know the questions or I have to wait till the video comes out?
I'm just playing, y'all. Don't call animal control on my dogs.
What did you say? Okay. Let me look up some questions. Ew. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'm listening to Ice JJ Fish, Something About You Girl, by the way.
Nice. Good choice. Okay. Ready? Would you let someone stick their toes in your pussy?
Okay, say that again.
Would you let someone stick their toes in your pussy?
I'd rather have a big dick.
Okay, would you lick a hobo's balls for $20?
I'd let him titty fuck me.
That's right. A hobo. You're here to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, would you how many guys have hit it in the ass?
Open legs.
Yeah, well, it's the only way to do it. Okay. Oh my God. I'm trying to think of the nastiest shit. Okay, would you have sex with a guy if he had a poop mark on his underwear?
Would I have sex with a guy if he had little balls? Yeah, I mean, the balls wouldn't really do much. They're just there.
That's true. That's reasonable
I would
logic.
still fuck him if he had little balls.
Okay, would you eat ass?
What?
Would you eat ass?
Would I gag? Probably not.
Ooh. Okay, last one. What's the most out of pocket shit ever?
Oh, this world.
Okay.
There's something about you, girl.
What's
I
his
would
name?
rather be with you.
Would you let him?
Girl.
Would you let him hit?
Wait, what?
Would you let him hit?
Yes. Bitch, I keep saying, would you let me? Let me what, bitch?
Would you let him hit? Yes or no?
Wait, say it again.
Would you let him hit? Yes or no? Yes.
Would I punch you?
or
No.
Okay, that's good because he's gross. She's vibing hard right now.
How'd I do, y'all? Let me
Terrible.
know.
Terrible. You did terrible. You're very bad at this game.
I am so bad at it. I can't wait to see them.
The questions were good. You were better than I was. I just can't
really?
read people's lips.
Oh,
I always think of that. Like, sometimes when I was younger, I used to try to write with my left hand because I was like, what if one day my right hand gets chopped off and I'm completely useless with this hand?
Yeah, it's a good.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that with, like, if I ever went deaf, like, I'd just be a dumbass because I wouldn't be able to read people's lips.
Damn. You know what? I feel like I believe in you. Maybe after like a good year of practice, I feel like you would know. You'd pick it up.
I think so. I am going to start learning how to write
Like-
with my...
Left?
Left.
You want to be like, what's that word when you can use both?
I don't know the word, but yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Talking about sign language, would you ever, like, if you're single, do you feel like you would ever be able to date someone that couldn't hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always wondered how that would be. Have you ever watched the show Switched at Birth?
No.
Well, a lot of the couples in that show are like hearing and non-hearing.
Oh, that's
couples.
cute.
And it looked cute. I was like, oh, and because it gave insight into like, you know, relationship, how the dynamic is, you know, because one of them can't hear and stuff like that.
I think when
And
go
honestly,
for
the
it.
arguments are so cool. Like when they're just like doing all this shit with their
I-
hands, and they're like,
I want to learn super bad. It's definitely
dude,
something that
like-
I've always wanted to learn.
I feel like yes, because I feel like I'm a talker with my hands. Like I love to use my hands and like shit like that. You know? So I feel like if I knew sign language, I would always just be like.
There's a girl that always pops up on my TikTok, and she just gives like little lessons, and it's really cute.
What have you learned?
Nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen so many also, and then I do it. And I'm like, oh, like cool. Like I'm gonna remember this forever. And bitch, no, I don't. I don't remember shit.
Tell me why that. I literally just said that the other day. My cousin
Yeah.
gave me her phone number, and I was like, I will never forget this.
Yes.
And literally like 5 minutes later, I was like, I have no idea.
No, isn't it so crazy how your brain literally just throws away information where it's like, oh, this doesn't serve me. Like I'm gonna forget it. Like,
But
to make room.
Why can't I just be like, remember, and then my brain just listen to me?
Like store it. Like don't fucking.
Yeah,
throw it
like what are
away,
you
brain.
doing? I
That's
honestly
so
feel like
fucked
my
up.
brain has a shredder, and every new information just goes straight through the shredder, and I have no idea.
Like that SpongeBob episode when they're like running around like burning everything.
What's his name? I love that. I actually saw a SpongeBob notebook today, and I was gonna get it for you.
Oh
but
my god,
they were all damaged.
I would have cried.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I would have
I
literally
shouldn't have just
cried.
not said anything. I should have just got it.
Now I'm upset.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
El hubiera no existe.
Oh shit. No, that definitely would have been so nostalgic. I love SpongeBob so much. I actually showed Ezra some SpongeBob episodes for the first time ever a couple days ago.
And you like it?
He loved it. He was so
Aw.
into it, especially because he's into karate right now and like
Oh
fighting.
my god, I totally forgot
Yeah.
he loves karate.
Yeah, and he's super into like punching too, like Spider-Man. He loves
Yeah.
Spider-Man, so he started like he was like going like yeah, like doing little things like that. And I was like, let me put like a little compilation on YouTube from like the best like karate moments from SpongeBob. And dude, he was eating that shit up. He was just sitting there like looking so mesmerized, like you know, a squirrel, like a sponge. Like what is this? Like
Karate.
his little brain could just not handle. That was amazing.
Completely, you'd like just unlocked a memory. Oh my god, excuse me. You see what I mean? Like I feel like I could be like, oh, like in that one SpongeBob episode, but why the fuck do I remember that and I can't remember what I learned in school? Like why is that something important that my brain felt like it needed to store?
Yeah.
And I can't remember anything like
Right?
educational.
Right? That's so true, huh?
Bullshit.
We're remembering the dumbest shit, like something someone said that hurt my feelings. Like, why can't I forget that? I would like to forget that.
That's true.
You know, why do I remember that? I mean, I know the science, but like, bitch, it shouldn't be that way, you know?
I know. That's why now I try not to get embarrassed anymore because I'm like, it's embarrassing to me, but nobody else remembers. And if they remember, it's not something they think about.
Yeah.
It's just me, like, that's what pretty much, it was like, I don't know where I saw it. It was like being embarrassed. Like, you know, you probably don't remember something embarrassing I've done in front of you, but I remember it. But like, what does it matter if you don't remember it?
Exactly.
Why am I like beating myself up for it?
Maybe because you think that I do remember it.
Yeah, but that's so like, bitch, who cares about you?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember
Girl,
anything.
I don't think about you ever.
I barely, like, when I'm on my way here and I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, Stephanie's on the
going.
show.
Yeah, literally.
Not me, though. I really be thinking about random people at all times. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to check in on them. And then I go on their
Yeah.
Instagram. If I went to high school with you, I promise I've looked through your Instagram just thinking about you. And I wish you the best. I do it to bitches I hate too, though.
How do you do that? Emma, how do you do the heart?
Like that.
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know
This
which
one.
ones you're talking about. No, there's one.
Bitch, tell me why the fuck right now that I'm doing this. I remember just some fucking bitch screenshot a face that I made like during the show that was like ugly, and they literally zoomed into my face and they screenshot it and they sent it to me through DM through a fake account, I might add.
Wow,
I have the
trolls.
fucking balls to do it, and I was just like, you know what, like that's fine. It's my face. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I feel like that.
What a hater.
No, of course, but I just thought that was so funny because old me would have like lost it.
Yeah, honestly,
And
you
now
have
I'm just
grown
like,
so much. I'm
yeah,
very proud of you.
thank
You
you.
used to get very triggered by all the comments.
Yeah, and I'm just like, no. I'm
just
like
this.
I sent one back like.
Dude, oh my god. Honestly though, like who even has the time to screenshot,
Honestly,
make a big account, and then
like
send it?
y'all really have a lot of time. And dude, a lot of the Michelle trolls still be commenting on our shit, and I'm just
Really?
like, you guys are our fans at this point, babes.
Literally
Our fans. Thank you. Because you guys are still getting us paid. Every comment
Heart
is
eye.
pushing out our
This
content.
doesn't even look like a
more.
fucking heart. Okay.
I suck at
crooked.
this art.
It's because this one, oh no, it's this one. Oh my god.
You
Honestly,
look like a diamond.
I like this.
You look like the Spider-Man logo. I mean, the Superman logo.
I get sad knowing I don't have enough finger like movement because if I wanted to play the piano, I wouldn't be able to because I can't move like different fingers. Oh, Miss Pro over here.
That was actually Twinkle Twinkle Little Star right there.
Oh my god.
Bitch, no, it wasn't. That's a slow tempo, bitch. That was too fast.
She said this.
That was me typing the letter from like Jersey Shore when they're typing the
my
letter.
God. Dude,
like,
in middle
Ron.
school, Dear Sam,
Wait, how did it start? The night of what?
The night of something. Ron put his face between
The waitress breast from like.
That's queen shit though.
Honestly,
Sam's a dumbass.
it's really sad. Yeah. I'm honestly, every time, honestly, I don't know why, but every time I call a girl a dumbass over being like in a relationship, I immediately feel like the karmic.
Not
like,
me. You're a dumbass.
No. In the sense like, the moment I call someone a dumbass when it comes to like relationship shit, I immediately like cringe inside because I feel like
You're
I'm
a dumbass too.
Yeah, because I'm like, bitch.
No, but
how
that was
dare
different
you.
because they had only known each other for like 2 weeks.
Oh, at that point?
Yeah, like they hadn't been that far along that like they.
And honestly, like they were on a show, you know, like why would they think that being in a committed relationship on that show, that kind of show especially, like would be a good idea?
That's true, and like that's boring. You're at the Jersey Shore, bitch.
We're about to start the IE house.
There's no shores
orgies?
here.
That's gonna be on OnlyFans.
Oh
so.
my god. I'm trying to think of a shore that we have nearby to like. Do we even have a lake? Big Bear Shore. Arrowhead
Lake
Shore.
Arrowhead.
Lake Arrowhead Shore.
Latto Creek River.
Oh my god.
A show called Latto Creek River, and it's like you're just trying to survive out there on the river.
Everyone just smoking weed in the fucking graffitied ass rocks.
Dude.
I have only been to Lido Creek, I think once, with my high school boyfriend. He took me. We were ditching school and being romantic.
Didn't you guys have sex out there too?
Yeah, we did. Oh my god.
Love that for you. Love that.
No, it wasn't in high school. I'm sorry. I was lying. Mom, I'm sorry.
Does she watch your episodes?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, my mom either.
Yeah, but my cousins do. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I think my cousins do too.
Oh my god, maybe they're friends.
Probably not. I'm just like, a lot of my cousins are spread out. Like I have cousins in Arizona, in Las Vegas, in North Carolina, and Mexico.
North Carolina, that's dope. I heard
Yeah.
North Carolina is nice.
Really?
I don't know. I was just making
No,
that up.
I actually, yeah.
Have you been?
No, my cousin has told me that it's very beautiful. I've been everywhere but there.
You've been in every state?
No, I meant like every.
Oh, like
for
every
my
cousin.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, damn.
Yeah.
How did I not
actually,
know this?
I have family in Arizona. I actually have an uncle in San Francisco too. Like, dude, my family's like everywhere.
That's me too, but I don't really talk to them, so it doesn't really matter to me. You know?
Okay, yeah. The cousin that I want to have on, for the episode that we told you about, he lives in Arizona. So I want to plan it so bad.
Oh yeah, you had told me that.
Yeah, I want him to come.
We
so
should.
Bad. He's so fucking funny. Like he's gonna have like. I just want him to be on. Like I just love.
Come, please,
Junior. We're gonna drive to you.
Dude, I was just gonna say that we should definitely like have an episode on the road, like a road trip pod.
That'd be fucking dope.
That'd be so fun. Huh?
I would love that.
Oh my god.
Let's do it for our birthday. Dude, I want to do everything for my birthday. I'm just like
I know there's only so much time.
I know, and I'm just like, dude, cause I don't know what my birthday plans are yet, so I'm just like trying to just think.
It's just you should know by now that my life, I can't plan anything.
Yeah.
I'm more of a spur of the moment kind of gal.
Yeah. It makes sense. I'm excited though. Whatever I do, I know it's gonna be fun.
You're turning 25?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just actually said this yesterday that like when you turn 25, everyone's like, oh, like you've been living for a quarter of your life.
Yeah.
That's only true if you're living to 100.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine because we're gonna make it.
We are gonna make it to 100.
We already said we're.
We're gonna have our podcast until we're 100 years old.
Literally.
What do you what is some like just knowledge, like the greatest advice you've had up until now, like as your quarter life is approaching you, with something that you would like just tell someone younger than you, some advice you'd give?
Honestly, something that stands out to me when you say that is the quote I said last night at the podcast pit, that God placed the best things in life on the other side of fear. Because I can definitely think of so many moments where I let fear hold me back from doing things, and just now looking back, wishing that I could have just gone for it, you know, especially with the growth that I've done now. And so yeah, I feel like definitely getting out of your comfort zone, like going after whatever you want, even if it's fearful, like the reward is gonna be so worth it, you know. So just fucking go for it.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
That's
What
good
about
advice.
you?
I think definitely just be yourself. I feel like it's like a very cliche thing,
No,
but I think it's very true.
It's necessary.
Yeah, because I think the reason most people aren't satisfied with their lives is because they don't really know who they are, and it's hard to figure it out. So, but I think being your truest self allows you to grow into the best version of
Definitely.
yourself.
No, for sure.
Yeah, so I think that
Yeah.
would be it.
Yeah, and definitely nowadays when, everybody wants to fit in so hard, so they change who they
Yeah.
are to kind of please people and fit in. But it's like,
Right.
you don't realize that if you were just yourself, you would attract people that
That are meant for you.
and love you for who you are, and that you feel completely yourself around,
Yeah.
as opposed to changing who you are to fit into this circle, but you not even feeling good about yourself or comfortable. Like, what's the point of that?
That's very true.
So just be yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
Be yourself and what was the other one?
And love yourself. Live, love, laugh.
Live, love, love. We should get the little pillows.
Dude, we're gonna do that.
Fucking
But
white people.
on that note, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We had another great episode. We love you guys so much. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you guys had a great weekend and a great week.
And keep in touch, I guess, because we're going to have a dope-ass guest next week, and you guys don't want to miss them. It's going to be so much fun. I want to give, a little... My friend here is a little overexcited, and you guys will soon see why. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be a dope episode.
Y'all have no fucking idea how excited I am, because this is someone that I looked up to as a kid. And maybe I shouldn't say it like that, but I just really loved this person's content.
Yeah, drop a comment guessing who you think it's going to be.
And I've talked about him before, actually.
Her.
Him or her. I've talked about them before. So, you guys, I'm so excited.
But thank you guys so much, besties. We love you so much. See you guys next week. As always, we are your host. I'm Stephanie, and you can find me at Steph's Got Milk on everything.
And I'm Vanessa. You can find me on bloomingvc.vic on TikTok and Instagram, and bloomingvc on Twitter.
Love you guys. Oh, wait, what?
No, I'm going to change my name again.
Oh, my God.
I know, but I need help, you guys. Comment what my new name should be. If you got this far, honestly, the best one, I might pick it.
Yeah, do it.
I'm desperate.
I don't think I would ever change my name.
No, because it's great. No, it's
just
it's
me.
literally amazing.
Yeah.
Like, if it's you, it's perfect.
Thank you.
Honestly, I kind of wish I could have. Sometimes I regret, because Amazing One was my old one. I definitely.
You're right.
Yeah, I definitely.
Go back to it.
I kind of want to, because I feel like a big reason why I kind of strayed away from it was because I was like, dude, people are probably like, Amazing One, like, you're fucking full of yourself. So it's like, bitch.
I thought it was like Amazing Gnome.
Really?
Ooh.
People thought it was Amazing Gone.
Amazing.
Yeah, because there's
Amazing
two
Gone.
G's at the end of
Yeah.
Amazing One was already taken.
Yeah.
I didn't think it through. My little fucking 8th grade brain at the time didn't think, oh, this actually literally says Amazing Gone. So everyone just assumed it was Amazing Gone. And I remember, but I feel like only the people that wanted to be obnoxious and stupid were the ones that straight up in my face told me Amazing Gone. Because literally every single person that would like meet me in person and only knew me from the internet, they would always say Amazing One. Always. But there was always that one, two, and there was always the girls. It was always the girls, bro, that they would be like, hey, Amazing Gone. And then I remember one time, yes. And I remember this one time, the girl was like, hey, Amazing Gone. And then her friend started laughing, and she was like, you stop being a bitch. She was like, it's not Amazing One. She's like, it's not Amazing Gone. And she was like, like, oh, really?
Ew.
Like that kind of. I was like, ew, you fucking little bitches.
Dude,
like,
I was so devastated when Hugo was like, oh yeah, my name doesn't mean anything. I was like, you motherfucker, because I followed him and I've known him for years, and I was always like, man, like maybe it's something personal. I don't want to fucking bug and ask or whatever. And then he was like, that doesn't mean anything. I was like,
why my life is a lie.
Yeah, literally.
No, the git means guitar. I'll give you that.
Oh, ha! Thank you.
There's that.
Thank you.
Your whole life wasn't a waste.
Only part of it. Bye, guys. Love you. See ya later.
So we're about to shout out everybody that commented. Colby on the last video. Should we sing it again?
No, please, God, no.
All right. Jacqueline.
Just go fast.
Yes. So shout out to Jacqueline Diaz, Evelyn Perez Villa, Kayla Borja, Angelica Velasquez, Giselle Grande, Mayra Sermeno. Oh, that's dope.
I am Laura V.
Ooh.
Brian Harrow.
Harrow.
Samantha Lopez.
Bianca Sanchez.
I've never seen it spelled like that.
Dope. Karina Alvarez, Jennifer Enriquez, Evelyn Alfaro, Denise Pastran, Kimberly Nunez, Yadira Barrera, Erika Landeros, Liz Ramos, Daisy Moreno,
Ana Cristina.
I was gonna say Colby.
No. Veronica Ayala, Julio Tello.
Lupe Sanchez,
Brelicet.
A.
Interesting.
Carolyn Merino, Maricruz Sanchez, Maria Reza,
Kate.
Mitzi Castillo, Angelina Tovar,
Jackie Vega.
JH, Jessica, Andrew, Ana Lopez,
Analí Martinez.
Desmadre Mío, Alicia Reyes, Delilah Estrada,
Hoshi. Soch.
Stephanie Estrada, Alejandro Washington, Maria Gonzalez, Stephanie Quijano. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Quijano, Alyssa Lopez,
Luna Cortina, Johnny Trevino.
Minimal Jackson. Shout out to you, by the way. I always see you commenting. Love your vibe every single time you comment. Sarah, Cassandra. I'm so sorry. Joanna C. Wendy Menchu Lopez.
Melanie Herrera, Jude Fuentes, Estefany Del Rio, and Yasmin Uribe.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you guys.
You guys are true, real fucking ride or dies watching these episodes to the end. My heart, all my love goes out to you guys. You guys are in the heart right here of the besties. Every single one of you is right here and in my heart.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.